This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greens and salutations, junior detectives. Vauldemare here with more Crimes and Punishment featuring Sherlock Holmes, our daring-do detective. So, we've got a new area to explore, so now we've got to find clues on this missing train. Don't throw Watson from the train, you know? Anyway, so we got a dude here. Can we talk to him? No! He is not important to the plot. At least, okay, not important. We cannot ask him any questions. Here. Alright, well, let's go inside. Maybe we can talk to the headmaster of this place. Or not headmaster, you know, like, whatever. Hello, random dude. Angry passenger. What do you have to say? Are you quite angry?
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Issues with customer service in all eras and all periods, man. Alright, let's profile this guy. Let's see. Well, it says he should be married because it says you can barely see that, but let's see what else he's... Oh. Okay, so he wears work clothes, so he's a worker. Oh. He's got a cheap ticket, can't afford any of the expensive stuff, obviously. Got another married man here. And he's basically a, everyday laborer. What happened?
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
So making sure everyone left the train before they stole it, so they wouldn't have any, wouldn't have to deal with kidnapping and stuff
Were
like that.
you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid, and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
You wanna feel for
It's a
them, and then they
scandal.
start mocking
An
Spanish
absolute-
people, and you're like, well then. Okay. Well, there's another dude in here. Maybe he has some clues. Oh, by the way, you can actually skip all the mini games in this game if you really want to, like if it's annoying. But there's actually an achievement if you... oh, that's Mr. Robinson, so he probably owns the train, so we'll talk to him in a second. I'll talk to the headmaster maybe really quick. But yeah, you can actually skip all the mini games. It's just there's an achievement for it. Like if you really just want to do it for the kind of the storytelling, you can. But okay, why did the game just suddenly glitch upwards like that? That was weird. Apparently there's some secret in here because the game's telling me to press the mode. Depeche, he was in Depeche Mode! How can that guy not be gay? He likes Depeche Mode! No, just kidding. Good old... remind me of the days of Venture Brothers. Nothing else. Alright, let's talk to the station master, see what he has to say.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Yeah, so you'll have to talk to me. Let's get his profile out of the way. Young. He is a young man. Has not quite felt the touch of a woman. Oh, maybe that's wrong. I'm just making fun of him. Clothes are very clean, very prim, very proper. He's got a very nice gib to him, he does. Sounds like this is like his first job or something like that. Like he hasn't done this regularly or something.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand. Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
That's not true. You're pretty new, actually. You're a rookie. Huh.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Strange
What did the
message,
telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
Okay.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Okay, so we got an... Oops. We got one more place to check as well. Chesterfield, huh? We'll check that here in a second. Why is it asking me to use my vision? Hello? That sheet of paper that had fallen down.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
So this may be an insurance scandal, maybe? Insurance policy. So it doesn't have to deal with murder. Yay, a case that doesn't have to deal with murder. Possibly. Insurance organized by Thomas L. Robinson for his prototype called the Autonomous Electricity Generator. This policy partially covers the loss of the prototype up to 50% of its value. Maximum covered amount, £15,000. Whew. Insurance duration, 1 year renewable. Huh. So we may be looking at a possible...
Don't touch anything, please.
Did you say we could get a copy of the... Oh, maybe we have to go to that station to check the telegraph. Okay. But he said we could read it, so, but I don't see it anywhere.
A telegraph.
Whoa, whoa. It's almost like I'm not supposed to be looking in a certain direction because the game glitches out for a second. It's like, brrrr. Okay, so we talked to you, and you were on a... So, Mr. Robinson. Hey, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know.
Good day to you, sir.
Hey, hey.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Well, Mr. Douche. I almost thinking he's Texan. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of the hat. Oh, or he's Australian. That was not even anywhere close to what I was thinking, but he's got an Australian hat. Is that really an Australian hat? I'm not from Australia, so I don't know. Well, this game tries to do smart things, so I don't know. Maybe it... He is quite robust. Well, not that robust comparatively, but... Well, it's not married, he just carries gold and shit. Some slick jizz and shit. Ah, here we go. Fancy shoes, crocodile skin. Ooh. Mr. Robinson.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
We didn't even say anything about you being responsible.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Well, still doesn't mean you might possibly have to do with like a insurance scam, but we'll keep
You mentioned a directors' board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazes Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazes Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
Maybe they stole it just to not have to pay him for it, maybe.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
I do feel sorry for you. Not.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
Even suing even got started when people could hire lawyers.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh, thank God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologize for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Upon my word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I'm rich. I pay for your check before you get tasered in the face. Yeah.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype, and this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Oh, but...
Well, that won't do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
Are we gonna
Miss
go in the
Robinson
luggage
is
room to search
quite
his
a
shit now?
character. We should learn more about him. The ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazes Chilean Company.
Okay, so we got a couple of clues we can tie together right now. Okay, so special wagon, just for your telegram, Chileans stay on the train. Train vanished with people. So those two are obvious right there. Okay, accident. The chilling stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train conductor overlooked them. The camera intentionally left on the train. I'm thinking, yeah. Now, obviously, I'll wait till more info gets pursued, but okay, that's not a tie-in. Never mind then. Okay, it looks like that's the only one right now. But like I said, not enough.
I will
Can we
not
talk about
move from
anything
here
else? No.
until I receive...
It's a scam.
How about you? Nope. Okay. He said something about taking his luggage, so let's go to the luggage room. And, what's this place? Nope, nothing. Okay. Cool. That's just a random spot. Because he said he took his luggage, so it assumes I can actually go find the man's luggage. Just double checking something really quick before I...
Don't touch anything, please.
Okay, so he has nothing to say. Let's see if I can go find that luggage room. Is that in here? Haha. Let's peruse through his stuff, shall we? We were just allowed to go in here, like no problem at all. That's funny.
This gripsack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Of course.
Force majeure, huh? Up another. Okay, so we got. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So we got 3 puzzles this time, huh? Okay, right. Or is it 4? Huh. Okay. I assume all of them have to be available. Oops. I'm just gonna see what options there are. So there's a couple. Oops. Okay, let's see how far I can. So this one has a box there and a box here. Okay, let's see what this one offers. I don't think there. Well, there are a couple of lines on there, but oops, I keep forgetting that the left one just selects well. Okay, there's something there. One here. I want to see. This might take me a bit just to see if there's anything connecting this side. Okay, so there's a line here. Huh. Whoops. Keep swapping over. Come on. There we go. That was actually faster than it probably should have been expected from someone like me. Alright, let's see what these business papers have to offer.
Look, Watson.
Or
a
what?
bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. We should study them carefully.
Contract
An
exclusive.
exclusive sales contract.
Are we marking this guy's contracts? No, we're probably just making a mental note to see. There's a regarding the prototype, supply electricity in an autonomous way. Which I understand that they are purchasing this device. God, my controller's just screwed up. Agreement, Mr.
Mr.
Thomas.
Robinson is the seller.
Seller may now arise without the prototype after purchase, where the issues were known by the party. Buyers are obligated to make payment in the amount of 10% of the prototype's price in advance upon signing the contract. There's no other notices there. So let's go to the next page.
Yet another exclusive sales contract. Mr.
By
Robinson,
Mr. Robinson
is the seller.
Is not responsible for any problems. Let's see. Granted, the prototype invention dedicated to clients supplying electricity is not responsible for any problems that may arise. Buyers obligated to make payments in the amount of 10%.
Yet
Another exclusive. Yep.
Exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Looks like he's trying to make contracts with
Yet
multiple
another
people.
exclusive sales contract. Mr. Robinson is the seller. Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
I'm getting really, yeah, like the whole insurance scam seems to be very
I'm always wondering what's
possible.
on your mind, Holmes.
Well, thank you, my dear Watson. Anyway, we got a new clue to piece together. We'll do that in a
Railway
second.
post bags.
Okay. Make sure there's no other doors I can go check through before I try to go to a different place. See anything around here that catches mon eye or Mezia, whatever. I like to say my more. Okay. Anyway, let's combine some clues together. Okay, prototype is make customers. No trace of the train. Yeah, okay, that's not. Whoops. Let's see. That's a special train. The loss of the prototype will bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson thanks to insurance and mutual fraudulent exclusive contracts. Yeah, so, I mean, like I said, not... Yeah, so that'll add the extra incentive as well. It was a disaster for Mr. Robinson. Even though he planned this fraud, he has lost far more than he can gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost. I think so, because it's like 15,000 pounds. But like I said, it's something I'll choose for now, but I won't, I mean, obviously I'll wait till all the clues appear, but it gives you an idea. Like, fraud definitely seems like a very plausible option for this guy. Now I want to check and make sure, see if there's anything else I've been missing. Okay, so probably go to Chesterfield next. I see this guy has nothing to say. Yeah. Oh, I've been here before. Right. See, follow me again, Mr. Watson. I see. Yeah, I think I've got all the clues I can. Yeah, this. I don't think there's anything obvious. Look at Watson go. He's a man about town. Whoops, wrong button. Ow. Scratched myself there for a second. Alright, let's go to Chesterfield then. The game is afoot. Well, not really. I think, doesn't he only say that when he has a pretty good idea, I feel like, who the final person is or something? At least they're not doing like, you know, that like a story where Sherlock Holmes immediately figures out who the perpetrator is, like at the very beginning, like that one episode of Star Trek Next Generation where Data figures out the culprit by catching the ball in his hand. He's like, I solved it already. And then that creates one of the infamous villains of Star Trek, the digitalized Moriarty character. That was a good episode. I like that one. Alright, so now we need to find the telegram. Oh, here we
Locked.
Go. Let's go inside. No. Locked? No one keeps out the good Sherlock Holmes. No, sirree.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Oh, you said it from all that far away. Well, in the next episode of Crimes and Punishment featuring Sherlock Holmes, we'll check this Chesterfield telegram. Perhaps it'll give us more incentive or more clues to figure out, is Mr. Robinson doing this for insurance? Is the Chilean people having something to do with it? Or is this some part of some big mastermind plan? Find out next time. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you then.